I want to talk very quickly. I want to actually ask you a question about vision today. So, I just noticed that a lot of confusion around vision, and often there's something that hardly anybody in the personal development world actually addresses head on when it comes to vision. So, most of us are familiar with what a vision statement is. We've done some form of goal setting, but there's so much confusion around it. So, it makes you feel sometimes like you're either going to break your brain, or worse yet, you wonder, well, how is this actually valuable or helpful for me in the big picture of things? If you've ever wondered this, go ahead and type hey in the comments and let me know, because this is something that I've noticed. And I know one of my clients recently, when we got her clear on her vision and she saw the difference between her default destination and her desired destination, it became immediately clear for her exactly what her next step was. I didn't have to push her. She didn't need motivation. She didn't need a whole bunch of lecturing. She knew what she wanted to do, and she was pumped and motivated to do it when she had the clarity. So that's why I know this is really important, and I want to share this with you. Because usually there are one of three things that happen when people think about vision. The first issue that we have, or confusion that most people have, is what exactly is a vision anyway? Like, what's the difference between a vision and like a mission or a value statement, right? Like, what's the difference? So, what a vision is kind of important. If you don't know what it is, of course, it's not going to be very helpful to you, right? The second thing that often people find is, okay, I sort of know what a vision is, but like, how do I make it crystal clear? Because I think I know what I want. I think I know where things are headed. I'm not 100% sure. So if you don't have a clear vision, it's kind of like trying to drive at night with really smudged up glasses and having poor night vision and there's no lights out. Like, it's extremely dangerous. You need to be clear on where you're going if you want to actually arrive there safely, wherever that is. So that's the second thing that comes up in terms of confusion. And then the third thing that comes up in terms of confusion when it comes to a vision is, like, when am I actually going to use this? Like, how is this actually helpful, right? We sat around the bonfire and a team building exercise and we created this great vision for our team or our business, or maybe a personal vision for myself or my family. Like, how do we actually make that happen without going into the space of the woo woo and the, manifesting and all that kind of stuff? Because that is definitely an angle, but it's not everyone's cup of tea, right? So, especially in the business world. So, these three things end up making us feel like the vision is this intangible thing. It's fuzzy, it's weird, it's unclear. So we're just kind of like, leave that and let's focus on the thing that's really clear and tangible, like, metrics, KPIs, income numbers, bottom lines, projections, performance, and we get caught up in those things because those are easier to see, touch, feel, and process what it means. But this is the value of doing the work in the intangibles. Remember when I told you about my client a moment ago? When she got clear on her vision, it motivated her to take clear, practical steps, the next steps. And immediately she had so much that was cleared up for her. And she knew which steps she was doing. So it's really a three-part process. Again, think of glasses, thinking of driving at night and your night vision is poor. If you have smudgy glasses, that's even worse. So what's the first thing you need to do? Is you really need to understand, what am I fuzzy on? Like, is it which of those three questions? What is a vision? How do you make it clear? Or how do I use it? Which of those is the fuzziest for you? Go ahead and type in the comments whether it's A, B, or C. What is a vision is A, how to make it clear is B, and how is it going to help me is C, right? So get clear on which of those three is the fuzziest for you right now that might be holding you back from having a clear vision. Once you know where you're fuzzy, okay, I have night vision, my glasses are smudged, take the glasses off and wipe them off, which means focus on the area that you are fuzzy on and get some clarity. And there's some very simple tools with which to do that that don't take long. The third area is once you've done that, or the third step is that once you've done that, you check your prescription, you update your prescription. So whatever your vision was last year, I guarantee you it's not the same this year. It's not the same today as it was maybe even 2 months ago. Your vision is always going to be expanding and growing. It's dynamic, it's not static. So you need to constantly check and upgrade your understanding of what you're actually moving towards. So if any of this sounds really daunting or unclear for you, what I wanted to offer you, to invite you to, is a free workshop that's going to be happening on Wednesday in my free group, Leadership for Mavericks. You're invited to come. The link is in the description. And in there, we will be going through these steps and getting more clear on exactly how a vision can help you, what exactly it is, and what can